All right, so I got a little bit of time waiting on my workout partner. He should be here in about 15 minutes. So I'll go ahead and talk about aesthetics and bodybuilding and the difference in powerlifting and programming. So basically, whatever you decide to do in the gym, whether it's for strength or for power or for bodybuilding, the reps are going to be different. The intensity is going to be different. The rest between sets is going to be different. And for the longest time, I have always been a power lifter. If you looked at the way that I trained on paper, I was trying to lift as much weight as possible, rest as long as possible. And I never really put on the size and mass that I would like. I thought in my mind, if I want to gain muscle, I have to lift as heavy as possible every time I hit the gym. So basically, I did that for years, and through pushing myself, I did that for about probably about 8 years. I'm almost 30. And basically during that time, I sustained multiple shoulder injuries, a hip injury, a knee injury from squatting, shoulder press, improper flat bench. Basically, my mentality was I wanted to be the biggest guy in the gym, the strongest guy in the gym, and I was lifting with my ego. And I never really looked impressive. I never really developed the physique that I wanted. It was more an outward display of strength. Not too long ago, maybe a year and a half, 2 years, I really started to realize that more volume, more reps, shorter rest, for me, and studies show as well, led to a better physique, led to more muscle mass. So it's very important the way that you structure your workout. Don't fall into the principle that a lot of people on bodybuilding forums are constantly saying, oh, you got to lift as heavy as possible. And then you see these guys pressing one repetition of 100-pound dumbbells one time. And then you got a guy behind them pressing 70s, 3 sets of 10. So that's 70 pounds times 30 reps. That's how much tension's on that muscle. So the point is, there's something to be said about tension on the muscle. And I love volume training. I think now that I've increased my repetitions, lowered my rest, my body's transforming. And I know a lot of younger guys, which I'm still young, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know everything. But if you are an intense individual, an individual who wants to push yourself, I'm telling you right now, it may be impressive for those 5 or 6 seconds lifting that weight, but you need to lighten the weight, increase the repetitions, and actually put some tension on that muscle. And so your muscle doesn't know a weight. Like when you're lifting and stuff, it doesn't know a weight. It doesn't know this is 500 pounds. It knows the amount of tension and force that's being pushed on it. So start thinking about that, and it's very important. And you know, I'm not even going to get into the diet aspect right now, but for the longest time, I'll say I started lifting at 18 years old in Okinawa, Japan, when I first joined the Army. And my big thing was, if I eat a lot of protein, I was going to get big. So I was always eating protein bars, always eating chicken, but I was still a skinny 185, 190 pound, 6'4" guy. I mean, I was weak, but I didn't understand the importance of actually fueling and nutrition. So, and that's a whole, so the more you get into this, the more you get into this lifestyle, you'll realize that the more that you can fine tune your diet, your program, your discipline, the better results you're gonna get. And I'm a very disciplined, motivated individual. And I love the small things that I could do that make a big difference. If I could find those things, I'm gonna key in on it. And so I started keying in and realizing it's taken me years. And I've been lifting like 12 years now. And I started realizing that I am not eating enough food. See, I'm 6'4", and for me, I was eating like 180 pound individual. And I didn't take into account that I was doing basketball on the side. So I was under eating. And everybody's situation as far as their diet is different. Like, you may be overeating, but that means that you have to take a conscious approach and start actually looking into your diet. Maybe you're not eating enough protein. Maybe you're not eating enough carbohydrates. So you actually have to look into that. So for like 6-7 years, I thought carbs were the enemy. I looked at carbs as a bad thing. And so probably about a year and a half, 2 years ago, I really started understanding for my height and my goals, I need a lot of carbs. So people see the way that I eat now, they see the white rice videos, you know, don't judge me, but for my situation, I mean, I am big and tall and I lift a lot, so I need that white rice. Now, if I was training you or you know, you're a shorter individual, older, depending on your activity, you're probably not gonna eat that way. But I figured myself out what I need. So anyway, just some quick tidbit on nutrition and programming. You got to really dial in. Once you dial in, execute, and then the results will follow. All right, man, I'm out. Vans Aesthetics. Have a good day.